Hey Brickheads, Scott with 36 Bricks here, and this is my mess. Yeah, that's right, it's a mess. Let's check it out. Alright guys, so here it is, the mess of a mess. So I have been rearranging all of this stuff and kind of situating it to organize it a little bit better, just so my Lego room slash garage flows a little bit better. So basically I just wanted to give you guys an update on cleaning up the mess, my plans on what I'm doing, and go from there. So I realized my underwater bin is like all over the place. So I started here. I will then move on to my desk, cleaning that up a little bit. Now I've already moved all of this about 6 feet that way, just to give me more room, because again, I mentioned this on a couple live streams. I do want to add another table there. I have the materials out back already, but I have to, of course, clean up all of this stuff before I even do that. So, again, I'm going to start with this bin, get all of this stuff organized and prepared. Then I'm going to move on to my desk, get that situated and organized. I need to move actually those bins this way a little bit, and then that way I can move the treadmill this way so I can get to my parts. But as you can see, I have boxes and sets all over the place. I've been working on a couple mocks right there, and I just gotta kind of clean everything up. I still have stuff in bags from the hauls that I did back in the first part of September. Moving on to this side here, I have all the sets that I've been reviewing. I have yet to build. It's just a mess. So again, as you can see, I have a bunch of stuff all over the place with these builds, mocks I'm working on. It's just kind of a jumbled mess. So just kind of wanted to show you guys what's going on with my build. This build fell apart, so I need to resituate it. I've got this whole bin full of parts that I need to sort. I need to move all of this stuff down here so that I can start preparing for my underwater area. Then I have a bunch of sets that I still have yet to build over there or under here. I need to situate this area a little bit more. I know it looks like a mess, and well, yeah, it is. So this is kind of what I'm working on here. Let me show you the materials that I have and the plans for the tables. Alright guys, so I picked up all of this wood yesterday so that I could start working on the tables as soon as I am able to, and then I grabbed the tabletops. Now, to give you a point of reference, these are a little bit more expensive than your average plywood. To me, a plywood tabletop, it serves a function, but it can bend and warp over time. These are way thicker way better to use. They are particle boards, so moisture would suck, or does suck when it comes to this stuff. However, smooth surface, you don't have to worry about it. It looks really nice, looks really neat. So that is why I go with these. For a 8-foot by 4-foot top like this, you're looking at $32, which is a steal. Those 2x4s, they're 10 feet long. Those 2x4s right now are running about $4 to $5 each. So if you calculate the fact that if I want to build one of these tables, which again is 8 feet across by 4 feet deep, and I figure I need about 5 10-foot 2x4s. So if they're $5 each, that's 25 bucks, plus the $32, $33 top. Say it's $35 with tax. So you're looking at about 60 bucks, not including hardware, to build this table. It's, you know, I'm not that handy when it comes to this stuff. I did build this table here and that table under there, and it roughly ran about $65 to $75 per table. Now this table is a little bit more expensive because it has a little bit more wood down at the bottom, plus another tabletop down there. So for this particular table, for both levels, you're looking at what? 70. You're looking at about $100 for this table, and you could easily spend that at IKEA or another table place for this same table. Actually, if you bought one of those tables, you would literally be looking at 3 feet this size table for $100 versus my size table for $100. Again, I do understand that there's cheaper ways to build this table, but cheaper is not always better. This thing here is solid. This thing here, the tabletop is very smooth and easy to move. Builds and my buildings and all that kind of fun stuff, and it looks really nice. So I am very happy with that. So that kind of gives you an idea of how much a table will cost and all that kind of fun stuff if you were to go to Home Depot and build it yourself. Now, plans for the room. So this table here will probably shift forward. This table back here, once I fix it, is going to go that way. This table here will either shift that way, or I will bring the new table in and go that way. I think I have to shift this one up just to fit it through the doors, because I believe it's more that way than this way. So I believe I need to shift that way and then bring in the other door. So what I also do with these tables is I have them all on wheels. That way, if and when I do need to move them, they are easy to move. I also have adjusters on them. That way, if I do need to level out the tables for whatever reason, maybe the cement slab in this garage is off, or maybe my measurements are slightly off, whatever the case might be, I can actually adjust those and ensure that the tables line up with each other nice and flush. So that is also definitely something I suggest. Prices on those vary. Typically you're looking at $10 a wheel, maybe less, and then you're looking at, for the adjusters, for a 4-pack, you're looking about $20. So those are a little bit added expense, but again, when you're talking about this size table, compared to what you're going to find on every other table and every size of every other table, it is well worth it to just go ahead and build your own. If you're not handy by any means, you can easily have somebody else build it, maybe a friend or a buddy, family member, what have you, come in and build it, and you're still going to get way bigger bang for your buck. So, like I said, we're going to clean all of this up. We're going to move these tables, hopefully, within the next few days and adjust them and make my city bigger. Let's rock it out. Alright guys, so a couple hours in. My desk looks way worse than it should, but I did go ahead and move the treadmill over to that side. I think it would be more effective, and I can see the TV when I'm running. So I have a bit more space over here. I could easily get to my parts and all that kind of fun stuff. I started putting some sets up at the top, and then from there, that looks a little bit more of a mess, but it's just because things are just kind of thrown over there. But this section, again, is a little bit more messy, but it's kind of a controlled mess. Things are in pockets or piles, but nothing's over here anymore. I am still rotating things around. Haven't gotten to any of the table stuff really all that much, but it is still a work in progress. So really excited about the transition. I think it will go really good and really smooth. Again, moved everything from this area over, moved the treadmill over there, and then started situating and organizing all this stuff. So super excited. We're going to keep this ball rolling and continue rocking it out. Alright everybody, we are making progress. So, as you can see, the table is actually way closer. Still working on this section right here. This is my underwater bins. I got a few other stuff. We got the bins under there for the sets. We've got a lot accomplished, actually. Still got things all over the place. Got a couple bins over there. Bins right here. But moving right along. So as you guys can see, I do have some empty spaces. Just because I packed that stuff up for an event. And then moved it after the event. And we're just kind of moving things around. So my desk is still a little bit of a crazy mess, but it still works. So I'm happy there. I ended up actually moving this stuff way over more than I thought I would. It still looks like a mess, but it's an organized mess over here. Of course, got my parts and all of that stuff. Kind of moved everything off to the side so that I can clean up this area right here. And this is where the other table is going to go. So I still have a lot of work to do. We got to build that table. We got to rearrange things, fix the two tables that I have. Depending on how much lumber I have, I definitely am thinking to do more supports on this because there is no mid supports on this table, both under and both at the bottom and at the top. So we'll see what we can do with that. But all in all, things are looking really, really good. Again, I was able to clean up all of that area back there, cleaned up all this right here, vacuumed up all the stuff, because I am prepping this wall with electrical and all that kind of fun stuff. So that is all being prepped so that at some point, once I get the electrical in and situated, then I can actually do what I did over on this wall and actually put the insulation and the drywall all up, and then actually close this all off and work my way around the garage. So all in all, good stuff, fun stuff, lots of progress. Now we just got to build the table. two boards way too short. So it wasn't going to fit, essentially. So I had to actually take most of it apart and redo it. And as I went on, it just got too late to film and finish. So this is where we're at right now. So from what I need to do, I need to finish up this table, which I need to put at least one center beam for support in the middle, and then I need to rock out the supports on the bottom so that I can lay one of those down on the bottom and then lay one on top. That will finish me up on this table. Then from there, I need to actually pull out both of these tables and fix them. So it shouldn't be much to fix them. I think all I really have to do is pull off one of the legs of each, and then go from there. And then the bottoms are already there, so I just need to realign those to the other tables, and then that should be the easy part. I don't really have to take all of them apart. Now this table right here, I actually do have to kind of pull apart and figure out what's going on with the leg down here and find out why they're kind of crooked, and then try to fix them. Worst case scenario, I will take those legs apart, pop off the wood, and I should have enough wood to actually build another table if it just doesn't work out. So we will see how it goes. Again, a lot of work to do, a lot of things. Day 2, let's get her done. Alright guys, so here is pretty much the majority of the table is finished. I went ahead and framed the bottom just like I did the top for more support. The only thing I have left to do obviously is put on the top and the side supports, the angled supports on that side and that side, as well as over there and over there. So other than that, I am finished with this table. Hopefully we can get to these tables today. I actually don't think we will be able to, because right after I pick up my daughter we have the live stream. That is where we're at, guys. A lot of progress. Got, for the most part, the table done, and it is almost ready to go in the garage. Alright guys, so that's it. That's the table. That's how I built it. I obviously made some changes from last time. I still gotta fix the other two tables, but I'll probably just make another video out of that because I think this one's going to be a little longer. But yeah, so there you have it. All in all, this table is 4 feet across by 8 feet long. And I used roughly 5 2x4s and 2 of the laminate tops. The top here, those cost me $33 each. Yes, I do know that plywood is cheaper. It's about half the price. So if cost is a factor, I definitely suggest plywood versus this. I went with this because obviously it looks nice. It's a smooth finish, all that kind of fun stuff. So these were about $33 each, and each 2x4 was about... Alright guys, so I just wanted to go over the numbers with you. So I got 2x4s by 96 inches. So the studs were roughly about $4 each, and each table cost me about 5 studs. So 5 times 4, 20 bucks right there. Then the melamine board, which is the tabletops, they're 3/4 inch by 48 inch by 96 inch. They run me about $33 each, and yes, I know that there's cheaper ways to go. You can get plywood for half that price, but I really do think the melamine boards are much nicer, much smoother as far as sliding things across. So I went with those instead. $33 each. I bought 2 of them so that's 66 bucks. Box of hardware, basically the 3-inch screws, 1.5-inch screws. The 3-inch screws ran me about 8 bucks, but I didn't even use all of them, so give or take. Same with the 1.5-inch box, ran me about 5 bucks, but again, I didn't use all of them. Total cost on that is roughly about $99, depending on taxes and stuff like that, versus I took a look at the IKEA tables as a comparison because everybody uses those. They're roughly 40 inches by 24 inches. They run about $90 each, and I figured you'd need about 4 of those for just the top. So if you do the math, 360 bucks for those versus my $99 table. But if you think about it, that $99 includes the bottom shelf. So really, you can equate that to 8 tables, which would be $720. So as you can see, I really saved a lot of money just by building it myself. To be honest, I didn't know what I was doing. I made a lot of errors, and as I was rolling the table, one of the wheels fell off. Now this cost does not include the wheels, but you can always add those on. Some people don't. It's up to you. So there you have it, guys. Thanks for watching. I appreciate it. Honestly, if it wasn't for you guys watching, I wouldn't be able to do this stuff. So thank you guys. Please like, share, and subscribe. If you like my content and want more, please consider joining one of my memberships. Everything goes back into my channel for your guys' enjoyment and, well, I'll be honest, mine too. So we'll catch you later, and we'll see you next time on 36 Bricks. Hey Brickheads, Scott with 36 Bricks here, and I just want to give a special thank you to all my Patreon and YouTube members. It really does mean a lot that you guys are investing in me and my channel, and I am super excited that you love everything that we're doing on the channel. So thank you guys so much. Please like, share, and subscribe. If you like my content and want more, you can sign up with my memberships on both Patreon and YouTube, and we will see you next time on 36 Bricks. Ooh, this one's cool. Check this one out. I agree, that one's cool. This one's awesome. Ooh, I like this one. I just can't stop watching. Well, I like them all, and I'm gonna subscribe. Can you do the same? Please like, share, and subscribe, and we'll see you next time on 36 Bricks.